No, you didn't.
Alrighty, boys and girls, we are at Quick Trip, or leaving the Quick Trip. Exit 178 on 94 up by St. Cloud, Minnesota. About 30-40 minutes from our drop to get rid of this trailer's gonna drag, watch. Ooh, just barely. I was heavier last time I come out here. We're about 30, 40, almost 29 minutes from our drop. It is Saturday. Called the customer, told him we were coming in. I don't know if he lives there or stays there or whatever. It's a holiday weekend. I'm just happy to get rid of it. Once we get unloaded, we're just gonna go off duty and bounce our ass home. Done. Retired one that someone bought at auction. Made it through, no biggie. Mississippi River, ain't very big up here. I'm not a big fan of coming up here, to be honest. Not because it's Minnesota, it's just it's so damn far. I mean, when you leave our yard and get to Lake Station, Indiana, it's just under 3 hours. From there to up here, Rice, Minnesota, where this is going, it's like 7 or 8 from Lake Station. So it adds a lot to the trip for our trip back. And then to get home from here, it's like 5 hours-ish to make it from here to home, or maybe a little further. Actually, probably 6. Because you used to get, I think, about 5 from Minneapolis to get to home, and we're about another hour beyond Minneapolis. So it's a time suck, but you know, we're paid for the distance and so on. It's just, if you're eager to get home, it's like, oh man. And of course, being a holiday weekend, I had the option of delivering it Tuesday, which probably would have been preferred. But my answer is get it, unload it, and get home. I could have possibly loaded an outbound load. There was something left for me at the yard over the weekend. It wasn't available. And I do have a couple things I'd like to get done on Orwell, particularly get the cab up and put the belts on it. Jen did go and pick up my belts yesterday, amongst everything else we ordered. So Jen delivered it at the shop. Chris already got everything in the storeroom, and we're good to go. So probably Tuesday, when Chris comes in, I'll just have him put the belts on Orwell straight away. Go ahead and do a grease job. Another little small thing I literally just found on my trailer. I'm not going to say what it is, because then everybody's going to be like, oh my God, blah, 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 blah. You drove it home. And yeah, well, I had to drive it home, and you don't know what it is, and that's that. So it's something I want to fix. It's not an actual problem, but it's a problem that is a problem, so it's got to be fixed. But it's not an actual problem, so it's going to get fixed when I'm home, because where the hell am I going to fix it in Minnesota? So it'll be fixed when I get home, but it won't go out until it's fixed. So there, that's how it is. It's what you do. It's all about just, as long as it is anything major, get it home, get it fixed. It's certainly not doing a service call over something as dumb as something that tiny. No train horn. Because they like to hear the sound of crunching metal instead. Center lane was also a left turn lane. Sign's up there. I was looking for it on the side of the road, which it's not, so I just assumed by the paint on the road. No, baby. Professional. Can't see the sign and my trailer's broken. Not gonna lie, it's been a long week. Really couldn't nail it, put my finger on as to why, but it just seems like it's been a long week this week. You know, and to make it even worse, it's Saturday and I still haven't made it home yet. That kind of makes me a little cranky. It might be a good week to bring the truck and trailer in and get a bunch more work on it. I'm thinking about it and I'm like, it needs everything needs a little bit of work. Orwell could use a grease job. Trailer too, I think about it. So maybe it's good that I'm home and maybe I could build a load over the week or fur over the weekend instead of just running straight out. Still didn't even clean up the razors. They're sitting in a trailer still all mudded up. I know Chris got to put a belt on his, and mine just needs cleaned up. So I know he didn't want to mess around with it. It was pretty hot last week. He was in the shop working on the trailer. Didn't have to. We don't have the ability to move the step deck outside when I'm gone, so he didn't want to work on a razor outside, and I didn't blame him. It's not like we were going to take it out. The next weekend I'll probably be working, so we'll see. Edited a video loading this and then dropped it for Friday. I know you guys mentioned about a lot of them campers at Copart being repossession. Well, why would they be at Copart being repossessed? I always thought Copart was for insurance auctions. Crap, they got wrecked and written off. But this truck didn't get wrecked, it just got a blown motor. So maybe that's what the deal was. Maybe it was repossessed. You know, the motor puked. Motor couldn't make a living with it, so he said, F it, let the bank take it. Interest rates being what they are now with the economy the way it is, money ain't cheap, you know, I mean, you don't borrow money for cheap anymore. It's ridiculous. Now granted, like I keep telling people, I'm not going to give you the numbers, but when I traded in my single rear wheel pickup truck for the dually, you know, there was a price increase and a massive interest rate increase from when I bought the first truck and I bought the second truck. And I'll be honest with you, it damn near doubled the payment. That hurt. I don't care who you are, that crap hurts. So, yeah, I mean, if the guy bought this truck, that makes sense, it's a 23. He bought it in 23 at a high interest rate, and the motor let it go. Even if it was sitting at the dealer under warranty, how you make your payments? You know, think about that for a minute. Let's back that up. 2023, you buy a truck, most likely on payments, and the interest rates are slaughtering you. Blow the motor, goes in under warranty, but there's so many trucks with DEF problems, or DPF problems, you know, diesel particulate filters. DEF, the crap you put in there, the diesel exhaust fluid. There's DPF filters. DEF is the fluid you put in there, what I call cat piss. So much of that work's got to be done. The truck sits for so long, you can't make money with a truck that's sitting still. Well, then you call the bank, you tell them, F it, I'm done, man, come get your crap. That's probably what it is. on the paperwork what this man here with this company paid Copart to buy the truck as is. And you would think it would be a lot more money than that. So now I'm thinking that might be a good spot for equipment that's been repossessed or equipment that's been damaged that we can repair, but not tractors. 2023 is way too new for me. I'm not even gonna think about playing that game. Let's check that old prison out. That's kind of cool looking, even though it ain't cool because it's a prison. I just like how it looks, the way they built it. It looks cool. I know it's a prison, so it's not, but either way. So yeah, you think about it, you know, that's probably a situation where man thought he'd buy a new truck and save on fuel and save on whatever. Interest rates killed him, the truck was unreliable and it blew up and it ate his lunch. So now I guess this guy will fix it up and sell it, or who knows. I've hauled for this guy once other time, and that was when we did that end dump. But that ruined right to the customer. It didn't go to this place directly. So that was a weird deal. That was real strange. The guy that paid us was the guy who bought it. I guess he was like the middleman, the pass-through kind of. He bought the trailer and then he sold it before he actually took delivery of it, I guess. That was a weird situation. But this guy I'm talking to now, I don't know if it's the father or the son or if it's the same guy and he just calmed down to learn how to talk to people. I really don't know. I really, honestly, don't care to know. I'm leased to Widmeyer, so they factored me, and if the check don't clear, it ain't my problem. That's for Widmeyer to chase down. Honestly, I'm hoping to work in the shop this weekend, build freight end of the week. That's what I'm really hoping to do. I could use some shop time. Like me, I've been driving a lot, and sometimes working in a shop, as hard of work it can be, can be mentally satisfying. Better. About a month, or end of September is the target time when the Ford's frame will come in. I'm pretty excited for that. I think the truck is gonna take shape pretty quick once we get the frame back. I'm really hoping so. other thing I'm hoping for is next week, hopefully Chris will be ready for painting the step deck. I'm really hoping between working on the Ford and getting the step deck painted, starting to look good again, we'll start pushing the channel growth a little bit more. It's been struggling, but I've been doing the same thing for so long. Everybody likes to see stuff change, stuff, different. But it is what it is. I had a plan I wanted to do last week, well this week in fact, but I pulled the plug on it. I really don't want to talk about it, but it was a good idea. It still is. Just won't work out right now. There's too much crap going on, so I pulled the plug on it. I decided not to do that. I just don't want to put too much on my plate. I'm already pretty full right now. It would have helped the channel grow, but it would have created some issues professionally, so the answer was just pull away from it for a little while. Back burner. That's okay if it stays on a back burner for a little while. And if it don't happen, it don't happen. That's fine. I can't grab everything I want. Saw a lot of motorcycles out this weekend. I've been running all day. I don't know, maybe, well, I had an idea, but that won't work either. I wanted to, we're gonna do a cookout on Saturday, and Monday can't work, so we can't go riding. I could go see another friend of mine, but I don't know. I can also stay at home and edit video and get caught up on that. Last week I ran out of stuff, so I really don't want to do that twice. Although, you guys seem to really like the last video I did, so we're picking up this. Or maybe that's because I didn't drop a regular video for almost a week. Either way. Yeah, that's the other thing too. I put up on Facebook of this video. Alright, so I fueled up over there at Mr. Fuel. Come over here to the TA. We're at Lake Station. And I was hungry. Time to get some food. Now it's Friday. I know it's a long weekend coming up. And it's 7 o'clock at night. So if you're hungry, you got the choice of nothing, the restaurant used to be there, so you got nothing there. So yeah, that's the TA, Lake Station. They love you. If you're a driver, you're not eating. Unless you eat, potato chips, crap like that. Gotta love it. That's trucking today. Now you gotta notice they're all worried about their reserved parking. All of that nonsense. I mean, I get it. It's Friday. Labor Day's Monday. I totally understand it, but man, this is just wrong. Like I said, I got fuel over there. They were at least open. I don't know, maybe I'll have to go back in there and get me like a salad or something. I got a leftover Subway sandwich. Y'all know how I love Subway sandwiches. Got leftover half the sandwich. I figured I'd save that for later tonight when I got where I was going. And then I'd get Popeyes, eat something warm now, sit, let the air conditioning you'll sit and cool out with the air conditioner, and then get something to eat, and I'll eat the leftover Subway later. Yeah, so if you're driving over the holiday weekend and you stop here, you ain't eating. Unless you're eating a bag of chips or a Slim Jim. That ain't food. I went to the I fueled up last night over there at the Mr. Fuel right next to the TA in Lake Station. I ran over to the TA. I figured, all right, I'll go get some Popeyes chicken and I'll sit in the truck and eat, watch some videos, wait for traffic to die off because it was Friday night. And I get there and they're closed. Now it's Friday night, 7 o'clock. It's not like it's really, really late. What the F, right? Like, really? What are guys supposed to do that are running? And they weren't just closed one night. They said from like Friday to Tuesday. I'm like, there's drivers that drive over the holiday weekend. They gotta eat. So the TA, it's just, they got nothing for you other than a bag of chips and a damn Slim Jim. No restaurant, not even fast food. The fast food ain't even open. You know, one of these days I ought to do a video, a very specific video to show the inner workings of these really crappy truck stops, especially the Travel Centers of America, TA. I'm sorry, they are just the worst. Looking at the side-by-side trails, and I'm like over here getting all jealous and crap. I'm like, like I'm looking at the motorcycles riding around all day. I'm going, man. I don't know, maybe I do need to twist the throttle Monday. We'll see. Or maybe that's what I need to go do. I'm feeling the itch. I'm itching. Some right. Come on. I guess we could have went that way. Carco now hiring. I have put it away. That's the joint right here. Come on, car, let's go. I gotta swing by. There must be money in buying repo equipment, fixing them up, selling them. Just gives me ideas. I was talking about that when reading the comments about those trailers at Copart, whether they were repos or what. To be honest with you, I'm still, you know, I need to buy a truck camper, a slide-in camper for the back of the dually. Or if I couldn't find one of them repoed, or even a toy hauler like Chris got. That's why I was thinking about it. Got fire trucks here too. This place got everything. me where it's open. Man, this place got everything except room. I'll shut it. We'll circle around this Western Star chassis cab here. There's some open maneuverability here. I'm hitting that Western Star, I don't want to buy it. Getting a little bit of a yard tour. A motorcycle sitting right next to that green Cabover, day cab. Cabover's on the brain. That Ram looks like it's seen better days. I saw that fork front end loader, so what I want to do is make it so he can just get over here to it. Let me call him. See what he's got to say. Here. I told him 45 minutes, it was really 30. Alright, I figure while I'm waiting for this guy, I'll go ahead and start yanking the chains off of this thing. But it does sit on its parking brake, so I figure I'll leave, worst case I'll leave one on or something, or I don't know, maybe not, we'll see.
Oh yeah.
Where do you want me to drop it at?
Detach right here.
Oh, okay.
Supposed to pick up a check?
Yeah.
I'll go grab your check, detach, I'll come back with you on over.
Excellent. All right, man's here, so we can go ahead and take it apart now. No, you didn't. Free. What's up? It's free. As long as you drag it straight, we're good.